Yeah. Yeah.
Cyberbullies?
Cyberbullies, yeah. I don't know.
Well, no idea. Probably idiots posting stupid things on the internet, or basically people who are different. Boredom.
Well, I think it's more on the case like if you find out if someone's like homosexuals or anything like that, you know, anything that generally someone can be making fun of.
Like kids being stupid.
Intolerance for other people's views expressed through the internet.
Oh, stereotypes. And their beliefs.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot easier to hide.
I think
in a way, it's more psychological rather than more. If you got bullied in real life, they're most likely going to punch you a bit or something. If they did it online, it'd be more like messing with your head.
Yeah, because it's like harder to prove, even though there's logs and stuff. It's all cybernetics. So.
And there's a lot more people out there than you would see right now. There's millions of people using Facebook, whereas if you're walking down the street, there's only a few. So when you think about it in that comparison, there's a lot more people out there.
It opens up your target area for any bullies.
I think bullying in your face, you can't ignore it, but cyberbullying, you can definitely just
push it under the carpet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think precautions could be taken that aren't in measure at the moment.
Probably.
It makes sense, yes.
Well, that was very interesting and informative.
Well, it's time now for us to see our second clip of Dr. Joe Price.
I think the first and most important thing is that it's not that child's fault or that young person's fault that they're being bullied, and they need to remember that first and foremost. Really good kind of practical steps that young people can take is to be aware of who their friends are, and remember that they've got control over who's their friend online, and that if people are sending them nasty messages, they can block contact with that person if it's upsetting them. They've got the power to block contact. There's also some really fantastic resources out there, like Cyber Mentors, which is run by a charity called Beat Bullying, and it's run by young people for young people. So if you're being bullied, you can go and chat to a mentor who's been trained, who'll be a similar age to you, about what that experience is like, and they can give you really practical tips based on the exact form of bullying you're facing, whether it's people uploading pictures you don't want, or sending nasty text messages, or hacking your account. Any of those things, they can give you practical tips on how to tackle all of them.
I'd just say also one thing to think about is also to think about what the consequences of what you do online and what you say about other people, and whether you think forwarding a message might be a joke and that's quite funny, is to think about how the person who's on the receiving end of that might actually feel. So it's about, sometimes cyberbullying can start where somebody sends something as a joke and the other person doesn't see it like that and they feel quite threatened and intimidated. So it's a case about, before you send or type something in response, just think about what the other person might actually think when they see that comment about you or that kind of message.
I think it's possibly to do with the fact that there is a barrier in front of you, so rather than saying something nasty and being able to see the facial reaction of the person who you're saying that to, you don't have that, and it may be a delayed reaction, so you don't necessarily know the extent of what you're saying, so because there's a lack of social cues, I guess.
We are nearly at the end of our show now, but still to come we have 2 more live performances from our volunteers and participants from the Music Matters project.
Our next performance is a little different to norm and is really quite emotional. Shona is a Year 11 student on placement at CSV and is working on a radio production qualification supported by our very own Nitro. Please give us a warm welcome to Shona.
I'm going to tell you about the effects of cyberbullying. Please listen carefully. Emma was my friend. We knew each other since I was 5 years old. She lived around the corner from me and we used to do everything together. We were best friends. We used to enjoy playing football together on the park. We used to go boxing lessons together. We used to ride on my auntie's horses together too. We always said we were both going to the army when we were 18. We both went to St Mary Grace Primary and Secondary School together. Emma was 12 and I was 13. We used to love going on MSN. We used to talk to each other until we had to go to bed. My mum always told me not to add people unless I knew who they are. She said if someone wants to meet up with you, never ever go unless you know them. One day Emma told me that she was getting bullied on MSN by people from school and people she never met before in her life. She told me not to tell her mum. She wanted to keep it a secret so she could sort it out on her own. She sent messages back to the people that were being horrible to her, but there was even more horrible back. I don't really like talking about it. I think it was around this time. She went offline and did something really sad. Her parents were out of the house and she decided she couldn't take it anymore. She felt like everyone hated it even though they didn't. On Christmas Eve she killed herself. I went round to Emma's house a week after Christmas Eve when I got back off my holidays. Emma's mum was crying and when we asked what was wrong she told us all about it. Emma's mum and the police found out that Emma had been bullied and they found the boys who were to blame. One was 17, one was 16 and one was 15. While Emma was offline they sent her a message to say they was only joking but it was way too late. Being Emma's friend taught me not to bully people and to respect others. If someone is bullying you, you should tell your parents or ring a helpline or talk to a teacher, anyone really. Maybe if Emma had confided in someone she would not have felt so alone and sad. She would be 14 if she was alive today and I know we'll be still best friends.
Yeah. Alright. You're being stalked by your bully finger typed. You need to be wise, list these guys as a fishy type. Slide comments on your chat list. You don't need this, you're a smart girl. Never comment back, never give them the ammo they need. Cause if you seen them in real life, you wouldn't recognize them. They ain't what they say they are. Different picture, different person. Listen to vermin, hissing and hurting children for certain. They have a plan in life to bully cyber riders on the internet to the extent where people are left scarred. Be smart, you don't wanna go and meet them, just gives them a reason to be friends. But he's a stranger, probably 52 years old. Weirdo, but it's clear though, he's a weirdo. Look at his pictures, writing scriptures on your MSN. It's irrelevant, then you went and met again. Let it end now, but how do you put a stop to this? Ring a helpline, but you don't trust them, it's help time. So you go and tell a friend what is gonna happen next. Is gonna put you through a second test, so you better rest. So this world you've been brung in, yeah you're a good kid. School you've been bunking, no you're not helping yourself. Scared for your welfare, and if you could have realised, yeah you would have been alive. So this world you've been brung in, yeah you're a good kid. School you've been bunking, no you're not helping yourself. Scared for your welfare, and if you could have realised, yeah you would have been alive. So you went and tell a friend but they ain't listening. Friends are supposed to be there through tough and thin, but they ain't there for you. You should have told the truth, but what was you supposed to do? You're getting chatted up, now you've had enough of the stupid games they play. You raise your memories to the days you played it straight. Now your face is grazed, you're getting bad messages, bad memories. Now you know the message is, you gotta stand your ground. You might think it's a mission not to listen, but it's your decision. You gotta play your cards right. Don't go and harm yourself, but you don't care. You're nearly there, you grab the rope, you attach that. You ain't no madman, what you gonna gain by suicide? But your mind's gone blank, blank gone. No one can stop you, stop yourself before it's too late. But it's too late, now the news is a dead kid. They say they never meant it, they say you're a good girl. This ain't a good world, this is a lesson to learn. Think of this beautiful girl taunted and teased when she tried to interact with the world.
Thank you, Sean and Nitro. Next up we have our last short film of the show that takes a look at internet security in general.
The internet these days is a place to keep in contact with friends. However, not everyone on the internet is who they say they are. When talking to online friends, keep in mind that they may not be who they say they are. Although they may be sending you a photo of someone of a similar age to you, they could have gotten that from somewhere else and be a lot older than they say they are. Always ask the same question that they are asking you.
If they ask you for a photo, never give any provocative photos of yourself or someone else. If they keep persisting, inform an adult and report them. The disadvantage of internet dating: people do not always give the truth about their location, so they may be further or closer than you think. If you decide to meet someone on the internet, keep in mind the following. Always meet in a public place and let people know where you are going and what time you will be back. Never change your plan without letting an adult know first. Never give them your personal details, including your last name, address and bank details. In spite of dangers, there are some pros. If you are moving into shared accommodation, you can talk to your flatmates before. You can keep in contact with your friends if you move away and arrange visits to see them. You can meet a future partner on a trusted internet dating website. If you move to a new city, you can meet people who have similar interests to you and could show you around. The internet can be dangerous, but if you pay attention, it doesn't have to be, and you can use it for your advantage. Just remember, although it's easier to talk to people from the comfort of your own home, make sure you go out and socialise with your real friends in public.
And here to play us out of the show, we have Nikki, Hayden and Craig with a remark about what they think is the reality of online social networking.
Thanks for watching. Let's hear it for Nikki, Hayden and Craig. See you later.
Yo. Yo, man, I will tell you, man, straight up. Don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook. You're like them galley with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake, bruv. I will tell you, man, straight up. Don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook. You're like them galley with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake, bruv. Say a mono get slammed, don't like B-ball. Daft man, yo, you're not a hero. An MSN warrior, scale of 1 to 10 blood, you're a 0. Getting rowdy over people, you're just weak, bro. Giving bird beef to all the other people. One day you'd be wounded for starting all this beef, yo. Bump into the wrong guy on the street, next thing he knows he's flawed. Hang tight them warriors of the keyboard. Next man giving next man lip just cause he's bored. When I was out on the road as a youth with my mans, you don't understand, yo, what we saw. We say man's getting shanked or straight up clean floored. What's all this beef for? I don't think he knows. He's been playing with his keyboard, telling man he's gonna cap them down, then quick time reload. So I will tell
you, man, straight up, don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook. You're like them gaddy with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake blood. I will tell you, man, straight up, don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook. You're like them gaddy with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake blood. We all know Facebook ain't a good site. All you get is mans going on saying they can fight. Send me them nasty messages and I might just ignite. We all know I'll give you a fright. Stop hyping, go home and sleep tight. I never see you out at night. People on Facebook are different people in daylight. I just laugh and say you ain't no MSN night.
Yo, so I will tell you, man, straight up, don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook.
You're like them gaddy with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake blood. I will tell you, man, straight up, don't come running your mouth to me on Facebook. You're like them gaddy with the makeup. All you do is run your mouth to cover up the fact that you are fake blood.